Hello everyone, I am Gagandeep Singh. Welcome to my channel. In this video, I will be walking you through the process of creating a Docker image for a Java project and publishing it to Docker Hub. Before watching this video, make sure you have Docker Toolbox or Docker Desktop installed and running on your PC. Let's start by creating a Docker file. This Docker file must be present in the root directory of your project. The Docker file contains the steps to build a Docker image. Right click, new, text file, capital DOCKERFILE. Don't forget to remove this .txt extension. Docker file doesn't have any extension. Yes. Now open this Docker file in a text editor. I will be using Notepad. You can use any text editor of your choice. Copy this Docker file steps over here. Save. The first line specifies the image that we'll be using for creating a container. Over here I am using Alpine image because it is smaller in nature, and JRE because we only need JRE for running a jar or a war application. In the next step, I am copying my war file present in the target directory on my PC in this Docker container and renaming it as app.war. In the next step, I am specifying the port that I will be exposing from this container. This is basically the port number in which this Java application is running. Finally, the last step specifies the command through which I can run this application. Over here, I have renamed my file as app.var. That is why I am running the command java-jar app.var. In this way, my Docker file is created. In the next step, I will build a WAR file for this application. You can skip this step if you already have a WAR file present in your target directory. For that, go to address bar, cmd. You can use any other command line tool if you want. Now I will run the build command, that is mvn package. To save time, I have skipped the build part of this video. After your WAR file is successfully created, you will see this message, build success. Now you can close this, and in your target directory, you should see a .war file or .jar file in your project. So now that we have generated a WAR file and written a Docker file, let's move on towards creating a Docker image. For that, go back, once again launch cmd from your address bar and type the command to build the Docker image. Docker build -t, give any name to your container, colon, give any version name. This is optional. And dot specifies the current context. Enter. If you're getting this error, that means your Docker is not running. So we will have to start Docker first. This will take few minutes to start. Okay, so now my Docker is up and running. Let's run this command again. This will take a minute or two. Your user interface of this command running may be quite different from this. Once this Docker image is created successfully, let's try running this image first. Docker run. We will also have to specify the port number -p. I will run it at same port as the ports. Enter. Okay, so now this application is up and running. Let's test this. Open your browser, localhost 1999. So you can see this message, this application is running successfully. Let's stop this by pressing Ctrl C. The next step would be to rename our Docker image so that we can publish it in Docker Hub. The command for renaming is docker tag the name of the image you created, your Docker username, followed by this name. Enter. This command doesn't actually rename your Docker image. Instead, it creates a new image with this name. Now let's see if we have this newly named image created or not. For that you can run the command docker images. I have lots of images created here. So yeah, this is the image we created just now. Now we will have to publish this image. For that, first you have to log in into Docker. This step is only required once. Docker login. If you have done this before, you do not need to do it again and again. Okay, so I've already logged in, so I do not need to enter my credentials. But if this is your first time, then you will have to enter your username and password that you created while registering into Docker. Now we will publish this image in Docker Hub. The command for that is docker push the name of your image. I will just copy it from here. Don't forget to give the tag also, that is :1. Enter. This step will take few minutes to complete. Once this step is complete, your Docker image has been successfully pushed to Docker Hub. We can cross-verify this by visiting Docker Hub in our browser. Let's go to hub.docker.com. So now I can see this image. In this way, my Docker image has been successfully pushed to Docker Hub. Now I can directly try running this Docker image in my device. The command will be docker run -p, the port number in which I have to run this application, and then the port number in which this application is running in the container. I will let both of them be the same, and I will copy this name of the image, enter. This may take few minutes to start. Okay, so this port has already been used. I will run it in another port number. The left port number refers to the port number of our device in which we have to run. So I will change this. So now it has started. Now this image has started. Let's check this in the browser. Now I will visit localhost 1998 and it's running successfully. Over here I see the port number is 1999 as inside the Docker container this image is running at this port. However, I have mapped this port to 1998 of my device. Now to stop this image, first I will press Ctrl C to verify if it has properly stopped or not. I will check docker ps. Okay, this is still running. So the command to stop this will be docker stop. Now I will copy this container ID. Enter. In this way, my image has stopped running. Now if I go to my browser and visit this port number, it won't give me any output. So my Docker image is successfully stopped. In this way, we can create a Docker image, publish it to Docker Hub, run the image and stop the image. If you have any questions or if you are facing any issues, you can post them in the comment section below. Thank you for watching.